Hi, it's Janelle from Infinite Potential Healing, and today I wanted to chat about kind of the idea of integrative metaphysics. What in the actual fuck do I mean by that? I have seen a lot of conflict lately within kind of metaphysical and spiritual communities that I just really, truly do not understand. Because this conflict is the type of conflict where you've got one group of spiritual practitioners saying that what they do is absolutely the best, it's absolutely the way, and anything else is absolutely crap. And then you've got another group that's kind of saying the same thing. And everybody's pointing fingers at everybody else, that everybody else is wrong and bad and this and that and the other thing. And it's all about a bunch of funky nonsense at the end of the day. It's ridiculous. There are so many crossovers and similarities within spiritual and metaphysical practices. It's actually kind of mind-boggling when you really start to sit down and study it and look into it. My own background, just so that you know that I'm not completely talking out of my ass on this one. I am a triple Grand Reiki Master. So I am a Grand Reiki Master teacher in the Usui, the Karuna, and the Aromatherapy Reiki traditions. I am an advanced certified angel tarot reader. I am a certified crystal therapy healer, a certified flower therapy healer. I have access consciousness certification. I have a whole lot of other certifications. Some of them are on the wall behind me. I don't even really remember what all of my certifications are for. And I will tell you why I don't focus there and why I am never one of those people who is going to chase certifications and chase, acronyms and letters to put after my name. One of the things that I have come to find as I have taken different classes and different certifications, there has definitely been a theme within my studies that there are so many similarities and so much overlap. So when you look at Reiki, for example, and then you look at pranic healing, not the same modality, but so many similarities and so much crossover. I don't ever like to look at anything in the spiritual world as right or wrong. I really try hard, especially as a teacher, not to use those words, not to use those phrases. I love the words and phrases more or less effective. That's the lane I try to stay into. Because I also believe that when you get a teacher or a practitioner that tells you that they know everything that there is to know about any one subject, that is a sure sign that they don't know shit about fuck, and you should run as far and as fast as you can. Because I will be the first person to tell you, yes, I have a lot of certifications and I have studied extensively and I have read extensively. I've even read obsessively, if we really want to be honest about it and call a spade, but I certainly do not pretend to know anything or to know everything about any of my one particular areas of certification. Yes, there are areas that I have a decent foundation of knowledge in. There are also areas I would go as far as to say I have a breadth or a width of or a depth of knowledge in. But that certainly doesn't mean that I know everything there is to know about it. So I don't understand the debate, the fights, the conflict within these spiritual and metaphysical communities. What are we fighting for? What are we arguing about? Why can't we all just get along? Why can't we all just work together? And the one thing that I keep coming back to all of it is the idea of integration. So my main Reiki offering within my business, which I unfortunately do not have a distance offering for at this time, possibly in the future, but not right now. But I call my traditional Reiki sessions Integrative Reiki. There is a reason that I use the word integrative. Partially, it is to be honest and forthright and transparent because I have so much training in so many other modalities that if I need to plug in polarity therapy, or I need to plug in, a crystal with a Reiki session, I want the ability to do that without misleading my client that they just had Reiki. I want the ability to be integrative. And the reality is that all of these methods and all of these modalities work, especially when you have the intention and you set the intention for them to work and for them to be effective and for yourself to be aligned with the therapies that you and the modalities that you are offering your clients. They work. But sometimes different modalities may work more or less effectively in differing circumstances. So integration is the way. That's really true of so many things in life. Take modern medicine, for example. I'm talking straight traditional Western medicine, to be super clear. It is exceptionally pharmaceutically driven, arguably exclusively pharmaceutically driven. And you know what? It's not really fucking effective when it comes to keeping people healthy, because the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want healthy people, because healthy people don't pay money for pharmaceuticals. So we don't focus on prevention. We don't focus on overall health and well-being. And because of that, we often do not focus on other supportive integrative therapies. It is exceptionally beneficial when we can integrate traditional Western medicine with some of the more metaphysical modalities. And that is where my clients, my friends, my family, myself have had the greatest and best results and experienced the best health and the most healing. So if that's true, combining traditional Western medicine with different modalities in the metaphysical realm, it would stand to reason that it's therefore also true that when we combine metaphysical modalities, we tend to get amplified and greater results. So try to keep an open mind. Try to stay the fuck away from these energies that are just fighting for the sake of fighting, or fighting, to be right. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be the best practitioner for your client? It really is that simple. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be aligned? It really is that simple. Choose carefully. Life is a choose your own adventure book, and you get to decide where and how and when you're going, and how and where you're investing your energy, which is pretty cool, pretty exciting, and pretty empowering. So look at the idea as to what you can integrate. I like to tell my clients, I like to share with my clients that when it comes to their spiritual practices, when it comes to their metaphysical practices, even when it comes to the spiritual action steps, which is the polite way my guides label homework from my sessions, it's almost always, putting tools in your toolbox, putting various tools within your metaphysical toolbox. The idea isn't to keep you dependent on those tools for the rest of your natural life. It's to give you the ability to utilize those tools, to learn those tools, to support yourself, your life, your loved ones with those tools. And then just like any other tool, when you're done using it, you put it back in your metaphysical toolbox, and then you can pull it out when you need it again. That's the idea of integration. So try to focus less on this kind of all or nothing, black or white energy, and look for all of those areas and all of those shades of gray. Because integrated metaphysics, integrated spirituality, really everything in life should be as integral as possible. And that is the way to go. And that is definitely the way to support yourself to get in line and aligned with your greatest and best spiritual and metaphysical health.